we were talking grades for the season.
Yeah.
Yes, this past season. The Lions were given an A-.
Yeah.
And the Seattle Seahawks were given an A- as well?
Yes.
I was thinking back on that, Maz, and I want you to see if you go with me on this. I was thinking back on the season, and yes, it was a tremendous year for the Lions. They finished 9-8. They finished 8-2 last 10 games. Fletch, appreciate this is it right here. These are the grades for last season by the 33rd team. Shout out to our boy Ari Mayrove. And as you see, the Lions A-, and the Seahawks also have an A-. I was thinking back, and I can't give the Lions an A-. I have to give the Lions a B. They start off
a flat B, not B plus.
I gotta give them a flat B.
All right.
I think what we want to do as fans, given this grade, we want to just look at the 8-2. We want to just look at the last 10 games. You want to just look at that and almost getting in, and you want to look at what they did in Green Bay. All that stuff is cool, but how you start, how bad that defense was, even if you still look statistically, how bad that defense was. And here's the last deciding factor. That's how I'm gonna take it down a grade. To get that A-, y'all would have had to beat Carolina. Like, because you had everything, you had all the chips, you were ready, and Carolina wasn't a powerhouse. Now, the defense, a good defense, and a decent running team, but you had everything on your side for the first time in forever.
Yeah.
And then you lose to Carolina on the road, and they got drugged, by the way.
They did.
I looked at that and I said, I can't give them an A-. B plus, a little too high. I think a solid B, like one that's almost a B plus. But I think that's fair considering how they started, man.
That's fair.
The
No
Carolina
question.
game kind of like came back into my head.
They were undressed in that game. They were not ready. Don't you remember when they came to midfield and Dan Campbell shook Steve Wilkes' hand and he says, "Hey, you guys, your team ready. You guys kicked our ass."
Absolutely.
All right? I mean, they did. What'd they have? 200 yards in the first quarter rushing?
They
were, the holes were gaping holes. I don't know what the hell happened in that game. I had no idea.
They ran at Aiden Hutchinson, and they ran away from the other side, and Aiden Hutchinson's not used to the team running downhill. It's very similar to what the Dallas Cowboys, what the Eagles did to the Dallas Cowboys with Cooper Rush. They ran downhill at Micah Parsons, and they took Micah Parsons out of that game.
Wow.